Hello, planner friends. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasha and I am Platypus Plants. So if this is your first time here, thank you for dropping by. If you've been watching my videos, thank you so much for supporting me. It means everything. So today is about second week in February, mid-February, and I wanted to talk about how things are going so far in my 2025 lineup. I started off this year, even though I swore I was not going to do it, I started off big. So you can see I have all these planners, and some of them worked and some did not. And in both these cases, they were a little tiny bit surprising to me. Okay, so let's go to the ones that did not work for me. And I should put this in the category of things that did not work for me that I really wanted to work for me, but I knew that they weren't going to. I know that was a big header there. All right. So I'll tell you what did not work for me was the Sterling Ink N1 vertical. This is a compact. N1 is, if you're not familiar with Sterling Ink, N1 just pretty much says that it is a TN size. And last year, 2024, I was really faithful for several months in a TN size, so the N1 vertical, and it was not the compact one. It's the one that had a zillion pages in the back. So it's a 520 page notebook. And because it was my everyday carry and because I work with it in my hands, it just became really like unwieldy and it became a real brick in my bag. And I really like to carry bags kind of as minimal as possible. So I put that away. That was in, I want to say, July and August, and I put it away in September. I really wanted it to work. I love all the notes pages. It didn't work. So I don't know really why I bought this N1. If it didn't work, I thought, maybe if I go to a compact, it would work. And I have this incredibly beautiful chic sparrow. I want to say this is a number 10 narrow in patina. And this is so beautiful. And, I have to be really honest with myself. My life is not one in which this heavy, and I'm not saying this is heavy, this is actually fairly light, but if I carried it on my shoulder all day, or if I'm working with a client, I have to fumble with this and there's no pen loop, although I think now you can get one with a pen loop. It didn't work. This is a beautiful, what do you call this? Like a folio, right? This works beautifully on a desk, right? At a table, at a counter, something that's flat. If I just sat here and I use this as my calendar, my planner, seated here, this would probably be fine. And handling all of this is just perfect. It would like really beautifully wear in this leather. But the fact is, for my life, for my everyday carry, this did not work. I really wanted it to, mostly because I just love this chic sparrow cover. But I knew in my heart that it wasn't going to work. So there, we'll put that one away. Okay, so this is one that I had last year, 2024. This is also a Sterling Ink. This is the N2, which is the week size full year. I want to say, oh yeah, okay. This one is a horizontal layout. Okay, and this actually was a mistake. I had gotten this on a buy sell trade group, and it was listed as a vertical. And I just felt like I needed to have a vertical just in case. And I wrote the seller and I said, okay, just to confirm, and this is something that I really advise you to do if you're buying something on a buy sell trade. And it's not because I don't trust them, but I just want to confirm, is this whatever it is, right? So I said, is this the Sterling Ink N2 parentheses week size vertical full year planner with the 520 page planner? And the seller said, yes, it is. And I said, great, I can't wait. This is the black, the onyx, and this is the white edges. And I said, oh my God, terrific, terrific. So it gets here really, really quickly. And I'm so excited. I open it up and I'm going through the pages and I said, whoa, this is a horizontal. So I get back online and I message the seller who has already received my PayPal. I mean, obviously, you get the PayPal right away. And I said, you said this is a vertical, this is a horizontal. And they were like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. That was a brain glitch, blah, 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 blah. And they offered to buy it back. And I said, no, it's okay. I think this is a sign. I think that I can rework the horizontal into what I need, which turned out to be, let me see if I can, all right. For example, something like this, right? Which is what I actually do with my everyday carry. And let me zoom you in so you can see this, right? So and this is happening in my current everyday carry. I put the week on the right, and every line is an hour. And I put on the left my tasks. I have a line for weather, and I have like things of note, things that are not a task, but I need to say, okay, on this day, this bill, this auto pay is due or something like that. And, and I'm like, oh, this is fine. This is fine. I really like this. Plus, I have all these notes pages. I have so many things to do because this would be my everyday carry. And, it would be something that I need in my hand at all times, right? While I train clients. And I already had this really cute Salty Katie jelly cover, which I put on the Midori belt snap. And I had this super, super lovely art piece from Allie Brown. This is the both from last year. And I thought, okay, this is so cute. But you know what? I ended up not using this. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it has 520 pages, I didn't use it. I like the white color versus the Hobonichi cream color, but I like the cream color as well. That's not a deal breaker for me. I currently draw in the same exact layout in my everyday carry in my weeks. So it's not the idea, okay, I have to do 52 of these layouts. Couldn't care less. I really like the fact that there's actually more room because it doesn't have the quotes at the bottom. It just didn't work for me. Like energy wise, holding this book in my hand doesn't work for me. I may go back and forth because some days I need this room. And sometimes I need, I don't know. As much as I love the, where is it? And I didn't even fill it out, but in case I did, right? The quarterly goal breakdown and the quarterly tracking. I really, really like this. And I wish that Hobonichi would have this, but they don't, and Sterling Ink does. And that's what makes them different. But this didn't work for me. I thought it would, or at the very least, I thought I would do both the weeks and the N2, and one would win out over the other. I really thought that was going to happen like later on in the year, but it actually happened immediately. So I put that one away. All right. Still on a Sterling Ink because they are so good, right? This is the B6 Slim full year, and this is vertical, right? I had previously had a Jabun Techo B6 Slim, so I was familiar with the size, but I actually had forgotten that that size was just a hair too small for my needs. Um, I really like this. I think it's very compact. This is an actual Jabun Techo B6 Slim cover. And some people really don't like it because it's not completely clear. It's I don't know, it's a kind of frosted, but it does have this really great pocket in the front. So, of course, the things that I love about Sterling Ink is that these quarterly goal breakdowns, I think these are absolutely perfect. And I did, okay, wait, did I do a single? Oh, I started, this is funny. I started to plan in this and I realized I really don't like it. Or maybe it's just the fact that I really don't like the color coding that I did here. And then I kind of went back to some pages and I thought, okay, maybe I can just do some other sort of formulation here. Just reconfigure this. And I don't know, it's not capturing me. There's also there's a lot of give to this book. And I realized that while I'm holding it, while I'm training my clients and, I'm flipping through it, I need a harder cover. And as much as I really, really, really like the general size of this, this one did not work for me. And you know what? If I were to go back and use this vertically, I don't know. I'm not going to say it absolutely does not work for me. I think that sometime in this year, I will go back and I will try it out again, right? Because it is a hair bit wider than the Weeks and it makes a little bit of a difference. Okay. And this next one this one breaks my heart because I love this planner so much, but I'm just not using it. And this is my Jabun Techo A5 Slim Biz. And this is the most amazing planner. Let me go to, it's so incredibly comprehensive. It has so many trackers and things in the front, and it's lay flat. It's lovely. The one thing I don't like about the Biz is the paper, and I know that somebody's going to remind me what paper this is. It's just not. It's very, very slick, and it's fine. Like I did a pen test somewhere here. Where did I put it? I think I want to say I did it on top of a map, if that makes any sense. If I can find that. And I love this, a book list, recommendation list, favorite phrases. I started wishes. Yeah, so I did this pen test and it did really well, right? Nothing bled through. There's nothing that really even ghosted that much. But I don't know. It just stopped working for me. It's Again, this is the word I use all the time with Jabun Techo. It's comprehensive. You can have your whole life in here. And again, I was using this as the brains of the operation. It was my stay at home planner. It wasn't going to leave the house. It's just not something that I can easily use holding in my hand training clients. So there's still hope for this. I still will try to work it out. But look, like did I do anything in it after like the second week? And I didn't even fill in my appointments. I just laid it out, which is actually very cute. But I think after I laid it out, I just put it away and I just never used it. And this one, it really does hurt me because I sing the praises of Jabun Techo all the time. And I feel that they are really a superior planner company, paper goods company, stationery company, but this is just not working. It just is not working for me. So I'm going to put that one away. Okay, so what are the things that are working for me? And this one is a surprise, okay? This one is a Sterling Ink B6 Slim Compact Horizontal. And I'll tell you why this one works for me. I have been using it as a social media planner, and keeping track of. I'm not even going to go through this, right? But keeping track of my ideas for videos, keeping track of subscribers and view counts, and I do want my channel to grow, and it really helps me look through this and say, okay, I need to edit this on this day. I need to create 3 thumbnails for this. And then here I definitely can write down, ideas or, trends and things like that. And I don't show this one because there's really no need to show this one. This one stays at home, and this really works for me. What I didn't notice was, because I don't use it as a planner, I noticed just the other day, this doesn't actually have any calendar in it. So, for example, right, this one, if I'm looking at this week, oh, there's a calendar here. I can see, oh, the next week is the 28th, starts with the 28th, for example, right? This one does not. And, it did come with a pencil board, and I got this also on a buy sell trade. And I don't think buy sell trade is any better or worse than buying from the company. But, since there's already so much stuff out there, might as well buy what somebody doesn't want, right? I'm happy. I get what I need. They're happy. They get rid of what they don't need. So this one really does work. So I got this as a compact because I really I think I used just a couple of these, pages in the back. But this helps me stay organized. And often what's here is not in my everyday carry. So as much as I don't like compartmentalizing, this one really works. Okay. This one I've been having so much fun with. This is my Take a Note A5. Yes, Take a Note A5. I've been using it as a daily journal. And what makes this so much fun is I get to sticker in it, right? I've been having so much fun using this as a daily journal, and also my astrology prompts, and really just so much fun with the stickers, So I've tried to use the Take a Note A6. It's adorable, and I love, love, love the way it's set up. So if you're not familiar with it, you get a weekly overview, and then it's 1 week across 4 pages, right? So you have Monday and the overview on the first page, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This actually gives you so much room. It actually gave me so much room, even in an A6, that I split it down the middle, and I had my appointments on one side, which is what I need my planner for. And I had tasks, timed tasks and untimed tasks on the other side, or just general notes, I got to get gas or something like that. So this is just a lovely, lovely planner. Again, it does not suit my needs as an everyday carry, but I've been using it as a daily journal, and it has been fabulous. Okay, so we're down to my last 2 core planners. This one is my Hobonichi Weeks. I can't remember what it's called, but gosh, isn't this illustration adorable? Wait, let me tilt it so the glare is not, yeah. I don't need it in a clear cover, but I did have an extra one where the pen loop ripped off. So I just decided just to put it on here versus throwing it away. But isn't this adorable? What I've been using this for has been my wellness log. And it's been great because I have been playing with washi and stickers. Here are my trackers. And this is not anything that I need in my everyday carry at all, you know, but this has been great to have. My habits, my anxiety, I've been changing up how the trackers look. And this has been so much fun. And this is my current, you know. This has been really, really, really great. I I feel a little bit more in control of how I feel. Okay, that sounds really weird. I can't not usually in control of how I feel. I feel a little bit more mindful. That's it. I feel mindful about how I feel physically and emotionally and mentally. And yeah, this is great. I don't need anything bigger because this stays at home. I mean, could I do it in just like a plain notebook? Sure, you know, but it's just been fun. This has been really, really fun. Okay. And my very last and my everyday carry is my Hobonichi Weeks. And this is in the dark gray. I recently, and I haven't even written in it, I recently got one of these Hobonichi little, I think they call it a memo pad. And this is just 20 pages, 20 grid pages, 40 sides. And I've stuck it in the front. And I think that will be my kind of catch all. It doesn't close, and I'm not exactly sure why. And it didn't close even before I had that the supplemental notebook in here. I don't really care, honestly. I love it. I've been decorating in it in the front in the months. And I've been really trying to utilize, because it's such a small planner, I really want to utilize like everything. So I've been trying to use my what do you call this? My monthlies as future, looking ahead and stuff like that. And so for my weeks, this is the layout that I've been using. It works super, super well. I have my week plus my schedule. And again, line is every line is an hour, right? And it goes from 6 to, I want to say like 9 or 10 or something like that. All over here. And then I have, this was early on. I had my to-dos and notes, and I mixed them together, to-dos and notes. I had my astrology prompt, which I liked, but it was taking up too much room. And I had my weather, and it just kind of evolved. And every week I tried to make it a little bit easier on my eyes. You know, just a little bit of washi to make it fun. I started color coding over here and color coding here. And this has just been so great. I love this. To let you know, for the notes pages, these are kind of like, it's like my monthly overview. I don't have very much filled in at the end, towards the middle and end of the year yet. But it is good to know things that I need to kind of like a forward view, which is similar to the months, right? But this is just more like, you know, in July, you know, take a vacation. So therefore I have to go back to, you know, April, plan my July vacation, something like that. And that's just not, I don't feel like I can do that very well in the monthly view. I started doing these are just some goals. And let me get through that. Okay, there we go. I started doing the Eisenhower matrix, and that was very, very confronting. This is for January. I haven't done my February one yet. I may or may not do it. And then I use these as just notes, anything that I need, dailies when things get really overwhelming. And then from the back of the book, right, I have some gift lists here. Do I have anything else? Yeah, I always give myself just a couple of pages back here in case I don't fill out any of this stuff. I don't archive, so there's just not a real reason. for me to fill that stuff out. Okay. So moving backwards, so it's from back to front, here are my videos that I do for my bar classes, and I have that planned out quarterly. And then moving from back to front, my programs for my clients, right? And so I figured I'll meet somewhere in the middle. I'll meet somewhere in there, right? And I can actually migrate some of the like daily stuff that I had kind of jotted down into my catch-all. And the catch-all, of course, there's 3 of them. So I think that will be a really good thing. It'll keep me from panicking about running out of pages. And I don't think that I will. I love this planner. In terms of might, small but mighty, fits in my hand perfectly. It's hardcover. I open it up. I can look up my notes for training clients. I can write down notes like, John Doe, needs more, glute exercises, and Jane F, needs more hip extension. I can write those down. Also, if we're doing anything cardio, I can note down heart rate, which is important to know, just to have the baseline, just all sorts of things. Or like somebody will say, Susan will say, well, I am going away on this day, this day, this day. I can jot that down either in there or my catch-all, right? So I love this planner. I never thought that I could use the Hobonichi Weeks. I've always wanted to. I just never thought I could. All right. So sorry that became a little bit longer than I really wanted it to, but that is what's happening in my life for 2025 so far. So this is mid-February. So these planners kind of out. And these planners active and in. Although this isn't a planner, right? This is a daily journal. And this is also not a planner. Well, I guess it is. It's like my content planning. And this is not a planner because I don't plan in it. I track in it, and my everyday carry. All right. I hope that is helpful for you if you're contemplating some of these planners, or you have some of the same issues that I do. I don't think that a lot of people actually work with their book in their hand all the time. But if that is you, I hope this helps you. All right. Okay. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.